Hello, everyone. My name is Deontay Gibbs, and for my textual analysis, I will be studying the mental health tragedies in the Lifetime documentary series Surviving R. Kelly. This presentation will study the findings and implications.
Can you describe the physical abuse? God, I can't take another day. I can't do this anymore.
It shouldn't have happened. Why didn't anyone notice? We all noticed. No one cared because we were Black girls.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Surviving R. Kelly, a 3-night event, premieres Thursday, January 3rd on Life.
After viewing the documentary, it would be interesting to examine the tragic experiences shared by the women interviewed and how their stories connect to the idea of sense-making in addition to how audiences interpret specific messages. As reported by mass media, the agenda-setting theory construes an influential force of the media, which is the power to tell audiences what specific issues are important. Agenda setting refers to the capability of media to emphasize the prominence placed on certain topics of the public agenda. The public agenda is in reference to individuals, issues, events, and topics that are perceived as fundamental to society. To simplify, audiences will begin by seeing the importance of the context, which will be the detailing of R. Kelly's abuse. Following that, audiences connect this importance to theories projected by the media that refer to mental health.
You don't even believe in your own sense of judgment after a while. And you're trying to figure out, how do I get him back to the good space? Okay, I'll take responsibility for it. I'll just say it's my fault. I'll say yes to whatever it is. I'll apologize. Because if I can just get him back to the good guy, the one that I fell in love with, then I'm in a good space. How do I stop it? How do I get you back?
How do I get you back to the guy that asked me to help him to read?
Robert didn't allow pretty much anyone to speak to me. I'm just walking around, hey, everybody, hey. And then I'm just like, what's going on? Why aren't these people speaking back? Come to find out, they couldn't speak to me. He wouldn't let them. That's not me, because I'm gonna speak to everybody and anybody and whoever I wanna speak to. So when I learned that, I would go out of my way to speak to people just to tick him off, because I'm just like, look, you can't tell me what I can and cannot do. I'm not that girl. I'm not that chick. You can't stifle me. But I didn't know that a bomb was coming.
Using Carl Weick's sense-making model, the first step will be enactment. Here, members create environments through their actions and patterns of attention. In this case, this is defined as the awareness of Kelly's accusations. Factors that synthesize enactment are ecological change and enacted equivocality. Here, it is any preconceived notions about R. Kelly and openness to alternative perspectives. The next step in sense-making is selection, where members choose the necessary action based on the enactment. Audiences have the choice to either condemn or support Kelly, and this choice depends on an assembly rule, which is the veracity of interviewee messages. The final step is known as retention, where the most appropriate actions are applied in future contexts. Relating to the documentary, if audiences choose to condemn or support R. Kelly after choosing the most appropriate definition, then they will apply that same action to similar texts. However, if their choice is not feasible, then the text will need to be reevaluated using an alternative definition. The article Mad, Bad, and Dangerous reveals that it is important to recognize how media outlets portray mental hardships, how audiences respond to the context, and the efficiency of media messages. Surviving R. Kelly interprets the shocking experiences of the women into influential messages for viewers to learn from, and presents a straightforward and uncensored representation of their mental health experiences.
There's a difference between R. Kelly and Robert. R. Kelly's this fun, laughing, loving guy. But Robert is the devil.
R. Kelly is at the top of the charts, but he may be in for a fall. He was arrested today on 21 counts of child pornography.
Kelly is accused of videotaping himself having sex with an underage girl.
Taking advantage of minors will not be tolerated.
Jurors found him not guilty on all charges.
Robert has said all along he would be cleared of these terrible charges.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Mute R. Kelly! Mute R. Kelly! Mute R. Kelly! Mute R. Kelly!
We got a tip that she's here.
She's not in.
R. Kelly has denied accusations that he's holding women against their will in a sex cult.
Dave said he loved you so much.
I should have never introduced her to him. I should have never introduced my family to him.
In summary, it is imperative to examine the heartbreaking experiences of the women shown in relation to mental health trauma, treatment, and communal responses. While viewers were exposed to the abuses detailed in a documentary, the responses are necessary to study. Furthermore, it is important to determine if the documentary aims to bring awareness of mental health trauma and the necessary responses in caring for others. Here are my references, and thanks for watching.